At Dallas's Cafe Momentum, second chances are on the menu. The restaurant is a nonprofit designed to transform the juvenile justice system by employing at-risk youth and providing wraparound services with the goal of sparking change. A spark supported by United Way of Metropolitan Dallas's Social Innovator Program.
Social innovators across our community are amazing. We have a tremendous ecosystem of entrepreneurs and innovators and who want to make a difference in the community.
Chief Strategy and Impact Officer Susan Hoff says United Way seeks to identify social innovators like Cafe Momentum.
And at United Way, being able to harness that, we find, fund, and nurture those entrepreneurs to drive lasting change. That's one of the things that is the differentiator for us and one of the things that we value the most.
Back in 2008, Chef Chad Hauser taught a group of young men from the Juvenile Justice Facility to make ice cream. That experience shifted his life's trajectory.
That day, I spent 3.5 hours teaching 8 young men to make ice cream. But the real significant event of that day was that those 8 young men spent 3.5 hours teaching me who they were, how they were, and why they were.
After that experience, Chad began to understand the current juvenile justice model is not designed to foster long-term change.
One of my favorite quotes that I've ever heard in doing this work is, sometimes it's not the choices people make, it's the choices they're given. And I can't think of a more accurate way to describe the young people that we work with is they're making decisions based on survival. They're decisions that any of us would make under the same situation and circumstance, and yet we punish them instead of helping them.
Soon, Cafe Momentum was born.
So for me, and that's where the word momentum comes from, is how do we take that consistency and stability and create momentum when they're coming out? How do we create that momentum to provide a world of resource, opportunity, love, hope, and grace so that they can achieve their full potential, so that they can truly fulfill their dreams?
Before Tristan found Cafe Momentum, life was hard.
I was 15 years old and I was actually pregnant with my first child. I was on my second exit of the juvenile system.
Her future looked bleak.
I felt like my life was over. I felt like I had to give up on the dreams that I had dreamt of my whole life that was my shot of getting out, and I felt like I failed myself. I failed my family.
Even with those challenges, life threw Tristan yet another cruel blow when her mother shared devastating news.
She called me on my first shift and told me that she had been diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer. Dang.
Tristan's mother lost her battle to the disease, but Tristan found her path and a bright new future through Cafe Momentum and Chad Hauser's leadership. Chad was the first fellow selected for United Way's inaugural Social Innovation Accelerator in 2013 and positioned the restaurant for success.
I think it could distill down to like 3 really key things that the United Way and the Accelerator program did for us. Number 1 is the human capital. The number of mentors that helped bridge the for-profit and nonprofit space, and the amount of time that they poured into being thought partners was beyond critical. I think the second thing is the actual financial capital. We were struggling. I think I had calculated that at the rate we were going, it was going to take 20 years of monthly pop-up dinners to raise enough money to open the doors. Their investment in financial capital was pivotal. And that leads to the third thing, which is it's their stamp of approval. And when you get that level of stamp of approval from the United Way of Metropolitan Dallas, it removes a lot of the risk aversion from other groups and propels them to want to jump in and support as well.
More than anything, United Way of Metropolitan Dallas offers something so powerful. It can change the trajectory of lives. They offer hope.
My hope for the future, I really just hope that I could make a change, that my voice and my story continues to change mindsets and continues to pour life into others. I have a lot of hope.